I don't know whether this is Putin and Russia being desperate, Sean, or being very clever, but they've come up with a innovative and unusual way of stopping troops advancing past a certain point, haven't they?
They have. This was in the news this week that it's called the Tsar train. I think largely because the Tsar used to have a very long trains. But about 5 miles back from the front line, still in occupied Ukraine, there's widespread reports that Russian forces have assembled a lot of railway carriages on a stretch of railway line to act as a sort of barricade in case the front line of defences folds. And I was intrigued by this because it raises all sorts of questions. First of all, how many trains? It turns out there are 2,100 carriages.
How long is that?
About 13 miles long.
Wow.
So it's almost certain they can't be pulled. The next question is, we go, well, surely they'll just climb through the gaps, go underneath whatever. Of course they can. Troops can. But you don't move forward just as troops. You move forward with armoured vehicles, armoured personnel carriers, light guns, tanks, supply trucks, everything. How would you get those past? Then you go, okay, well, just push them out of the way. Most of these train trucks, they are pretty substantial bits of kit. Certainly the platform with the wheels, etc. So, okay, you just blow one apart with a tank shell. Okay, the tank shell will probably blow it up, but would it actually create a hole, or would it just literally shift it a bit? And even if you created a hole, the danger is you create a funnel through which now everybody, the enemy, can all target that funnel. So it's actually a really intriguing use of...
So maybe it's smart then.
Well, who knows? I mean, at the moment, the intelligence folk don't seem to know quite why it's been done. They're postulating that it's to create a barrier. And initially I thought, that sounds a bit odd.
Certainly news though.
But yeah, and it's a bit innovative because I've never heard of that being done before.
When you said it, I imagined what they'd done. They'd gone to the museum and they'd actually taken the Tsar's train and put it on the tracks.
Well, some of the news items actually have got pictures of Tsar's train, because I don't think I've seen yet a picture available of this extensive line of carriages. But 13 miles, 2,100 carriages, that's quite an undertaking.